Let's got here, and it's time to talk about Hell's Paradise, and we have to talk about Shugen. He's really terrifying. Like, you have that extremist mindset that's seeing everything in black and white, that absolutist way of seeing the world here, and he definitely portrays that really well. I'm liking him, but he's also probably gonna cause a lot of problems on the island now that the second expedition has been sent by the shogunate. So I'm really liking him, but I'm also really scared about what he's going to do to everybody else. So let's get into this episode and talk about it. Now, we see the beginning from the last scene of the previous episode. Shogunate sending another group here. I like how that manager guy Aoki knew there's something more to the ninjas, and we see it here. Shugen, Jika, and Kiyomaru. Kiyomaru being kind of like the brat. He really wants to showcase his skill, more like show off. He even gets into it a bit with the ninjas. One of the ninjas actually proving their loyalty. I don't know, I feel like that guy was a bit too important maybe to just be killed off like that, but hey, it's that type of series. So I have a small, maybe thanks to the voice actor, maybe we're gonna see that guy again. Maybe they use some illusions or something to pretend that he's dead, hidden, considering their mission is actually here to kill Gabimaru, the village chief, sending the ninjas to kill Gabimaru off first. So yeah, Kiyomaru got into it. That guy stabs his own neck while singing to prove that they're loyal to a fault. Their lives don't matter, they're just tools here. And the other one of the four Asaemon, we have Isuzu. She's really cute, muscle woman, and she looks great. And so innocent. Like, her personality doesn't really fit her body type, but she's awesome. She's so cute. I need more Isuzu in my life, please. Please don't kill her off, please. I already feel like that's a red flag, but please don't kill Isuzu off here. So yeah, the ninja have their own plan, like I said, to kill Gabimaru here, that guy killing himself to showcase that they're just tools. And of course, Shugen being the front and center for this episode. He doesn't trust the ninja. He says he's gonna kill all of the criminals on the island, gonna be executed. And apparently he's the most talented out of the Asaemon, and pretty much this episode was meant to build him up. There's an entire glaze for him a lot there. And when they reach the island, we see he's honorable to a fault in that extremist black and white way. He values the gifts that he got from the shogun. We're gonna get into that. The sword, the outfit, he says he's not gonna dirty his sword with the monsters. He kills one of them very easily, showcasing that he kind of has the skills of the others from Aizen, Shion, and he learned from them there quite a lot. So he's really strong, to say the least. And we know he already can sense Tao, that we saw it in the first episodes with this season. Shion even saying when they're talking to the group, him being worried here. I like how Sagiri and the others, Fuchi, were, yeah, Shugen is gonna help us. Shugen is gonna help us. And Yuzurika just says, is that guy Shugen from this incident? There's an incident with some Yakuza types. The boss was caught and interrogated to give up his clan members, but he refused. And apparently Shugen killed 20 of them in front of him, even without him talking. And the Shogun was really pleased and rewarded him with that special attire, the outfit he has, and a sword, the Fuributsu Kaneaki. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. But here we also, I really like his personality, Shugen. We see how much he values that gift, but he also does something really interesting towards the end of the episode, and we're going to get into that. And I like how Fuchi just casually drops that Tagiri had a crush on Shugen at some point. Yeah, that was nice. But also Shion kind of says that their story of the incident, there's a bit more to it. He didn't just kill those 20 members of the clan, he killed the entire clan, everybody, kids, parents, old people. Like, he executed everybody. He's a moral absolutist here. He was crying in front of that guy, that was, you're inhuman, and while his entire family were beheaded in front of him when he was the last one. Like, this guy is not gonna spare anybody. He views everything black and white. There's no middle ground, there's no special circumstances, there's nothing. You stole a flower, you're going to die. That type of character in the flashback here. Get to see him as a young kid. Apparently his parents were killed. Aizen and Asaemon took him in, and Aizen kind of took him under his wing, teaching him, trying to get him to understand their ways. And from the beginning he was very hateful, saying, had a lot of hate in him, Shugen, saying, why just use one clean cut, why not make it harder, dull the blade, and so on. And Aizen tried to change that mindset of him. He did it, but he also didn't do it. At his core, he's still Shugen, and we're gonna get into that here. Because Shugen, when they get to the island after they fought the monsters, he sees Aizen's body, and yes, this guy really cares about the Asaemon like insane levels. He's obsessed how much he cares for that honorable, stoic type of character, but complete lunatic. He puts Aizen's body to rest while they're praying, they're chanting, the others were fighting the monsters. I like Isuzu kind of reminded me a bit of Darth Maul with her dual swords here. Yomaru is kind of like a Blade or a Monster Hunter dual swords, how he spun through those monsters here. The ninjas working in group, even admitting they're not good individually, but they more kill as a group here. And that one ninja, I think it's a girl, or maybe not, very, very suspicious ninja. They're the one with the mask here, having their own plan to kill Gabimaru, and I'm still curious about that guy at the start. I'm not gonna forget about him. But here we have Shugen obliterating one of the monsters that managed to reach him. Made me think of a bit of an Osen scene from Kingdom, the manga, and the anime. The anime also got there. If you haven't watched Kingdom, make sure you watch it. When he was just standing there praying and the monster comes, the other two were protecting him. If you know the Osen scene, you know. Here, but this is where we see at his core he's still Shugen, despite having those outer appearances as dignified, the outfit, the shiny sword being taught by the Asaemon. He still dulls his blade in anger and proceeds to kill everything and anything in front of him to make it as hard as possible, and actually starts torturing one of the doshi that was there to attack him. So yeah, this guy, if he catches you, you're probably better off dead here. And the ninjas offer to torture the doshi to get information out of him, and even gets into it, Shogun, with Jika, that he wasn't really helping. And I like Jika, I like this type of character, kind of carefree, doesn't really care about much, but he's also has a lot of things he's hiding. Even that comment that he can't really draw his sword, like, I don't know what that means. Is it like a honor thing? Is it like a power thing, something preventing him from doing it, a curse, a special sword? I don't know there, but an interesting character to keep our eyes on here. So I'm curious what that exactly means for him. But after this we have the main group, Shion, Gabimaru and the others, making some plans to split up. One group is gonna go for the elixir, one is gonna go for the escape route, but they still have to go to the main base, the Horai of the Tencent, and like planning a bit, talking about the abilities, compatibilities of Tao. Is it gonna work out or not? And what I appreciate is Yusurika just stating the obvious. Is this good enough? Is it gonna work out? Can you guarantee our safety or not? And Shion even saying, no, your guys have to make your decisions now. Are you gonna be in the group? We are not really bound by anything together. We just randomly wound up together. So make your choice. What are you going to do? Now we don't have any obligations, so it's up to you here. And we see that small scene when Chobe is still with the tents and even has the outfit. I don't think he fully joined them. He's just playing along. That's probably the best thing you can do in that situation. Last episode with Bochujutsu was great here. But yes, all of them agree to work together, is the best solution here. And I like Nurugai punching Shion in the gut for wanting to leave her behind in a comedic way, of course. So yeah, nice episode, build-up episode here, very much so surrounded Shugen. He's been built up quite enough. I hope they deliver with him. I like this type of characters, but I also want to see this type of character get their shit kicked in. I don't see him making or having a change of heart suddenly, considering how much his entire personality, upbringing and core of personality is just being this absolutist way of viewing the world, black and white, and him and Gabimaru are more than gonna clash, and I'm curious what he's gonna do when he finds out the other Asaemon are working with criminals. He's not really gonna like that. Even Shion commented that he's not going to like that. So are we probably gonna have more inner conflict battles here? And also we have the ninjas. So what exactly they're gonna do, planning how they're gonna try and get to Gabimaru, and let's not forget the main villains of the series, the Tencent. So things got a lot more complicated, to say the least, after this episode. So many things, so many moving pieces. I'm curious where it's going to go. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode. What do you think about Shugen? What do you think about the other Asaemon, the ninjas, and Isuzu is mine. That's it. Isuzu is mine. So let me know, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Hell's Paradise. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.